Hi everyone, my name is Juan. In this PowerPoint, I'm going to introduce my adult learning framework and explain how this framework links to my personal philosophies. I'm also going to talk about how I would apply this framework into my future work. My adult learning philosophies are: first, I believe that adult learning is a lifelong process. Second, I value that all adult learners are unique individuals. Last, I believe that adult learning takes place in a social environment. My adult learning framework is formed with components of social aspects, transformative learning, traditional theories, characteristic, and setting of adult learning. The first social aspects connect to my philosophy because to recognize the changes from the globalization, the knowledge of society, the technology, and the demographic would encourage us to become independent and lifelong learners. As an educator, I would recognize those changes and update my knowledge in time. As well, I would share related information and resources with parents to encourage their learning. Adult learner is the heart of adult learning. To enhance our practice, we need to know who are them and how they learn. The characteristic of adult learners support my philosophy because I believe that adult learners are unique individuals. According to the class notes, adult learners have dual roles, responsibilities, and life experience. Therefore, those factors formed each adult differently. The settings of adult learners would also support my philosophy. Since adult learners are unique, so they have different preference in terms of learning methods and environment. In the future, I may work with different types of adults. They can be single mothers, new immigrants, or people with disabilities. I would recognize and respect their uniqueness and diversity, and provide more choices with variety of strategies to support their learning. The traditional theories connect to my philosophy because Rogers 1969 emphasized in the series of Humanism that through seeking knowledge, people find a sense of securities, so that the changing world made people become lifelong learners. The theory of social connective explained that adults learn social roles by observing and modeling others. It means that learning happens while people interact with others. I would like to apply the traditional theories while working with parents in the early learning settings. For example, I would invite parents to visit the childcare center so that parents would observe and model how to interact with children professionally. I would also support social interactions among parents, such as holding meetings or create online group for discussion. In addition, it is also important to allow times and space for parents. The transformative learning series links to my philosophy because people shaped their assumptions and expectations during their life. It is a lifelong process. Also, Mozzaro's 10-step transformational process demonstrates that while transformative learning happens, people are involved in a social content. Ferry 2000 also emphasized that social transformation begins with individual. To apply this series to my work, I would like to reflect my values and behaviors regularly and engage myself in different types of learning such as online discussion with peers or professional trainings. I would also create more opportunities to encourage experience sharing among adults. In summary, the knowledge of social aspects, transformative learnings, traditional theories, characteristics, and settings formed and support my philosophies. By implementing my philosophies and knowledge, I could better work with the adults in our society. Here is the reference list. Thank you so much for your listening.